Let's talk about Apartment 7A, the newest film from director Natalie Erica James. I'm excited for this film for many reasons. First and foremost, it is a prequel to Rosemary's Baby. So it takes place right around the time Rosemary's Baby is about to start, I would say, and you definitely have an interesting premise here. Now, the poster in itself is very much so an homage to Rosemary's Baby. This is actually a movie that I've been anticipating throughout the whole year, and it will have its premiere at Fantastic Fest, which I'm excited about that as well. Now, this film is directed by Natalie Erica James, who did a film called Relic, which I think is one of the better horror movies we've gotten in the past couple of years. Definitely worth checking out. It did get sort of overshadowed by a lot of things going on in recent years, but I'm excited that Natalie will be having this film come out in a theatrical form, at least in some aspect, at Fantastic Fest. This film stars Julia Gardner as Terry Gianofrio, Diane West as Margot Minnie Castevet, and Kevin McNally as Roman Castevet. And I won't get into details about the characters themselves because they do appear throughout Rosemary's Baby, because I don't want to give spoilers if you haven't seen the movie. Rosemary's Baby, which you should definitely check out. It is a pinnacle horror film, and I think that it is one of those movies that just, you see the inspirations throughout many films now. This film is set in 1965 New York City, and is set to center around a young dancer who rents a room from an elderly couple. Now, the first trailer that got released for this gives you that synopsis pretty well, I feel, and it could definitely lean more into giving some spoilers and things like that. So I will tell you that going into this, that there would potentially be spoilers here just from the trailer alone. I would definitely go into this not knowing much is a better way, a better route, I would say, if you don't want those spoilers. I don't really care for spoilers, but let's get into it. So we see that the character of Terry arrives to New York City. She says she wants to make a name for herself. She wants to be this person that sees her name in the big lights, and then tragedy strikes as she has this ankle incident while she's performing. It seems that she might not be able to get up her feet that well, but she's still determined to make it, and along come this couple who she happens to fall right into their arms, literally in the trailer, right? And we see that the couple is eager to let her stay at this apartment complex they have, and Terry, she's not going to let her dream die just because of one incident, and continues to push forward and decides to move in, even though her friend's kind of saying, I don't think that's much of a good idea, but you know what, Terry's going to do what Terry's going to do. And we see her move in, and she eventually finds a ballet flat from some other tenant beforehand. As they say, she just skipped out, but I see an old shoe just like that. There's definitely something afoot, right? And we see that Terry starts to realize these people might not be nice people they were cracked up to be, and there might be something more terrible going on in this apartment building, as they seem to get a bit more aggressive throughout the trailer. And we see that she realizes the other girl that was here is missing now. A nun that starts to warn her about the terrible things that they've been doing here, but it might just be too late, as we see maybe she is somebody they wanted to have Satan's offspring from the beginning, as we see this little clip right here where she seems to be pregnant, but then she's not. And then we see her here getting an examination right before she kicks this person, and they begin to turn into something else. These gave me Suspiria vibes at the end, honestly, especially this little clip right here. And you know what? If we're mixing Rosemary and Suspiria vibes, I'm definitely here to see what this film is going to end up being like, right? The whole cult, the clan is here, and it definitely looks like things are going to get very, very trippy very fast towards the end of this film, which I'm eager to see what that's going to be like, especially with a director like Natalie, whose last film Relic really took things to an extreme in the final moments of it, and took it to a beautiful work of art with her last horror film. This monster just looks insane and terrifying. But overall, I'm excited for this film. I'm curious to see what this is going to look like. I think that there is a lot of things that are very much so inspired in this short trailer we got, and I'm more than excited to watch this film once it releases. It will be on Paramount, a streaming service, September 27th. It runs about 104 minutes, so it definitely sounds like a film that's going to get straight to it and go quick, which I definitely always appreciate. But sometimes, maybe sometimes we want to be more in the story and in this whole world, but we'll see how they handle it. I do want to go back and rewatch Rosemary's Baby. It's been some years now since I've watched it, and I've never read the novel, and that's something maybe I want to start doing now, is maybe let's get into these novels and all of that inspired it, because a lot of people say that the characters that are based in this movie, like Minnie and all of that, do have a bit more in a novel, so maybe they could be pulling from that as well. So I definitely do want to do that before the film does release, which is about a month away. But the posters and the teasers for this have definitely been on point, and I definitely am more than excited now to watch this movie. So let me know your thoughts and your opinions on what this film is going to be like, if you're excited for it or not. Did you enjoy Rosemary's Baby? Are you excited for this? Julia Garner has definitely been on a run, and I'm more than ready to see what she brings to this performance here. But I think that Natalie Erica James as well has a distinct eye when it comes to directing, so that's why I'm excited for this film, because I really did enjoy their film Relic, and I do hope more people get a chance to watch that now that this film's coming out and her name is being more out there. But very, very excited for this trailer right here, and we'll see if it definitely is a film worth checking out next month. But let me know your thoughts and opinions. Make sure you check out our other videos as well. We have a video on the Jurassic World Rebirth film that just got announced today with the new pictures and a synopsis about that film. So if you're excited for Jurassic World and want to know more about that, go check out that video because I'm excited for it. Mahershala Ali finally being in a live action film after like 5 years is definitely worth getting excited for me, and I'm set day one. But anyways, Apartment 7A will be coming out next month. Are you going to be watching it or not? Or are you just going to skip over it? Let me know in the comments down below. And let me know if you are somebody who is excited for spooky season, because we got a ton of things coming out. I will have a whole schedule for you out for that we're doing with it on next week on September 1st or this Sunday, whatever, because we're going to be starting right on September with a ton of videos covering all things horror. So stay tuned for that, but very excited for the next couple of months. It should be very, very exciting here. So make sure you subscribe and notification bell on. Our goal is 35,000 subscribers for September. That was our goal for August. We didn't reach it, but let's get to it. I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.